Excuse me. Man, 4K all day, every day. Except we're still probably not at high
Bad. Hey, Frank!
Oh, Jesus. Right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right.
So what's going on?
Oh. You asking me or the internet?
Either or. You're on the internet, Frank.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, everybody on the internet? We'll wait for the answer. We'll wait. Right, say, okay, bye, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So what's we have our talking head here, or voice in the sky, Nate. Say hi, Nate.
Hello.
Aren't you supposed to be Dr. Claw today?
Next time, Gadget.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Did you ever get to see him on the show, or what?
I actually own a Dr. Claw action figure, and he looks really stupid.
Really?
Yeah. But in the box, they actually blur out his face.
Well, what's he supposed to look like for real, though?
He looks dumb as fuck. Look, you can Google that shit, and you will be disappointed. So don't wreck your vision.
Childhood?
Yeah, it'll wreck your childhood.
It's like when you see your dad's dick for the first time or something.
It's worse.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, that is bad.
Told you.
I know your meme. It's Dr. Claw's face, ruined childhood.
Told you.
Anyway.
And then they made that movie. That was pretty bad. Didn't they make two?
Not that much. I mean, yeah. They made one with the... What was his face? And then they made one with that other what's his face. And
Oh, the second one was bad.
Did you like the first one?
The first one wasn't as bad as the second one.
Wasn't one of them the guy from Ferris Bueller?
that was the first one.
That was
Yeah.
the first one.
Second one was nobody. Hold on, I'm on my IMDb this shit while we're talking here.
It was the guy from Third Rock from the Sun.
Third cock from the bum?
Matthew Broderick was the first one, and then, well, that was the 99. There's an 83 version. Hold on.
What?
Oh, that was the animated one. Never mind. It just gave me the title. Yeah, the one you're thinking about is French Stewart, or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Stewart. Is it Stewart French or French Stewart?
Everyone's just disappointed when he's in anything.
No, I liked him. He's cool.
He's cool
What
in
else
Third
was
Rock
he
from
in?
the Sun, but like, you're like Batman now playing as French Stewart, and you're like, God damn it.
Let me see here. Anyway,
French Stewart now playing as the host of Jeopardy.
right. So what's Ian been up to?
Redirecting your question to what's Nate been up to? That's what I've been up to. Because he's
let's
the
see.
guest.
I burned my tongue, and I've been recovering.
On what?
I
A Saturday
ate-
night.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Possibly. We were actually just talking about that. But I ate Boom Boom sauce from Sheetz and ate like 10 of them. And I don't know if they have like ghost peppers in them, but it melted the skin off of my tongue.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yep.
That's like those people that ate those warheads and got like chemical burns on their tongue.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it was about the equivalent. Like, couldn't talk. Burn my throat. Burn my lips.
Well, like, are they just? They're not normally that like too extreme to handle. Like, just a
Right.
couple of them, are they?
Oh, warheads will screw.
No,
you
I
up.
mean the boom boom sauce.
The boom boom sauce is spicy, but I mean, like,
It's not too bad. Is it like
it's
a
not too
cumulative
bad, but
effect?
when
You
you
think?
eat a ton of it, it adds up.
Yeah, anything in excess is a bad thing. Even water is too bad for you if you have too much of it.
Well, I noticed like if you eat like a lot of like pasta or whatever, sometimes like the tomato sauce will be kind of like burning on my tongue a little bit.
Yeah. So
You know.
So if you're
Just from
wondering
that
what the number
acidity.
is for boom boom sauce, it's 10. Probably 5 for other people, but it's 10 for me. 10 will melt your tongue.
I feel like Nate you could do a hot food challenge though, couldn't you?
Sure could, but 10 will melt my tongue. So there you go.
Well, I mean, what if you just do a pepper challenge though, like a Reaper or something?
I could probably do a Reaper, but I'm saying
Some capsaicin.
I'm saying 10 of these sauces, the way I ate them, did more damage than a Reaper would probably do.
Yeah.
Because a Reaper will not melt the flesh off of your tongue.
Yeah, it's that cumulative effect, you know?
Yeah, it's got to, yeah. I've never had anything like that. And it wasn't like coming out bad. It was just like, oh yeah, your tongue's gone.
It's kind of like how the Mythbusters just use like regular Tabasco sauce to melt bars off or something.
Right. So yeah. Oh, I saw the Detective Pikachu movie. That was good.
Oh, good. I was going to watch that.
Pika Pika.
Spoiler alert, there are
In the background.
Pikachus in it.
Spoiler alert, what?
Pikachu is in the movie.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I know, right?
How dare you spoil it?
Yeah.
He's
Don't
on
worry,
Frank's
Thanos,
bed too.
Thanos kills him, so it's fine.
But then he comes back later.
No, he's just dead.
No, I told
Ash gets a Bulbasaur, and then he gets hooked on antidepressants because he's just sad.
Ash Ketchum, gotta grab them all.
Right. So what's Ian been up to then?
Yeah.
I've been telling Frank that because he wants to go see that Guardians 3, obviously, but I told him shouldn't he kind of watch the Avengers movie though to tell on what was going on with them?
Guardians 3?
Yeah.
There's a third Guardians of the Galaxy?
It's gonna
Not
be coming
yet, no.
out. Not
I
yet.
thought they canceled it.
No.
No, they brought a gun back.
Oh, good.
But before he sees that, shouldn't he see the Avengers movie though, Frank?
Nah.
Or Nate to
Nah.
know what's going on?
Nah. I might miss a joke or two, but nah.
No,
Plus,
but
it
you need
depends on where
to
it
know
takes
what the
place.
storyline is going on though.
I saw the
Let's
first
start-
two. This might not have anything to do with the stupid Avengers, though.
Guardians of the Galaxy there's going to be like, whatevs. We're in space now. We'll have an extra crew member, but nobody cares.
It's a good movie.
We'll be
Frank.
minus a crew member, but nobody cares.
Well, I can't just see an Avengers movies. There's 2 stupid Avengers movies I'm behind on, so I don't care about anybody except the Guardians character, so I'm not in a big hurry to see it. Plus, 3 is not going to be out for a couple of years anyway.
My guess,
It's in pre-production now.
Groot gets a girlfriend. They make baby Groot, and then it's like Tribbles. There, I
Right.
just wrote a movie.
I don't even know why I tried. Frank doesn't even. He's not even he hasn't even watched the Deadpool 2 movie yet. So
You didn't watch Pulp Fiction until like a month ago.
but I mean, it's like that was like your favorite character though. I didn't really care about Pulp Fiction.
That's like you not seeing Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Or Wayne's World.
Party time. Excellent.
I mean, in general, Frank, you haven't seen like a whole lot of movies at all lately, have you?
Nah, I don't like going to theaters because you got to go somewhere.
I like the new theaters with the nice seats because people are forced to sit next to you and they can't leave, so you get to hold them hostage.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can torture them and they can't leave because they got a reserved seat.
Yeah, I'll just not do any of that.
I'm like, hello, Force neighbors. Welcome to the worst 30 minutes of your life. It's like, but this movie's 3 hours. It's like, maybe.
No, trust me, Frank doesn't care about what we have to say at all. So,
Well, about the movie.
about anything.
No, I consider you guys friends. It's just I'm just not going to change my behavior.
Right, but I mean, if we say it's an actually good movie, I mean, who knows? You might
That's great.
find it enjoyable.
I'm sure I will.
I mean, you told me I need to go see Pulp Fiction. I mean, what's the difference? Taste is taste, man. Or it's all just personal taste,
Yeah, but Pulp Fiction's been out for a trillion years, and everybody has said it's great. Versus any of these movies are like less than a year old, and granted, yes, they're doing well, and a lot of people like them, but
You have to withstand the test of time to be considered a cult classic.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like in general, though, Frank, a lot of stuff I suggest a lot of stuff, but you just don't really care about what I have to say.
no, I'm just lazy.
It's not just you, Ian. It's me too.
You're just lazy a lot of times.
Yeah.
Not a lot of times, all the time.
Anyway, on to the news.
You don't direct the show.
Fine, off to the news.
Off is right. That's about it.
Well, I got my keyboard back. It's working.
Oh, good. They
All
sent you
lights are back on.
Sent you a replacement, or they just repaired the one you had?
No, they sent me a replacement.
I just spray painted my keyboard with glow in the dark stuff, so it lights up.
Oh, like they did in Hackers?
I didn't actually do that, but I kind of wanted to.
Yeah. No, it seems to be working. I just plugged it in today, so here's hoping it keeps on keeping on, right?
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on, kicking wing.
That's right. That's basically it. We're starting to show off a little bit late. Had to deal with some personal issues with my boo. And
now, does she hate that term?
No, I don't know actually. Never asked her, but
I don't like that term either because I don't know if any of you guys play D&D, which you probably don't. So there's this weird guy, and he's got this hamster called Boo, and I'm assuming he does things with it. But like it's like a well-known character, and I'm like, I just think of that hamster and all the dirty things he does to it when you say the word Boo, and I'm like, ugh.
Gotcha.
Yes, so I had to deal with some of that, and they said Nate wanted pizza from a specific place, so we couldn't wait till whatever in the morning. Like, there's a place called Euro Gyro here in Kent. They stay open until 3 in the morning. Mm-hmm. We usually order that after the show.
It's fine.
But
he's happy. It tastes good.
I thought Pizza Hut stayed a little bit open past 10, though, on Friday nights.
Not really.
I thought they closed at, like, midnight.
Everything's okay.
He got his Parmesan wings.
Sauce, yes.
No, they were Parmesan wings with plus you got the Parmesan sauce, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of wings, Frank?
I don't know. I like sampling. Like
Oh, really?
I like if you said, hey, there's pizza and wings downstairs, I'd like go there. My plan would be there'd be like, spicy, like honey barbecue and like I don't know, regular barbecue, and then just get a couple of each.
I use spicy guy.
Yeah, I mean, like I like buffalo for like a little bit of tang, but then like regular spicy foods I like, but it's got to be to a point where I can still eat it because like I've made myself like ramen noodles and I put too much hot sauce in it to where like I couldn't eat it without just like snot and shit running out of my eyes. And I'm like, I can't eat this. I can't see what I'm doing. So yeah.
Yeah. What do you have like a Scoville level you think that you could handle?
Oh no. No. I go somewhere and I'm like, give me a medium to light. Because I don't want my bunghole to hurt.
Well, what about do you get the hot from Taco Bell? Because that shit's not really that hot.
No. I never get sauce. I never get sauce at Taco Bell because I'm too lazy to open it up and sprinkle in. And no, I just open it up and eat the shit. It's the same reason I don't. It's the same reason I don't eat, like I don't chew gum, because I just want to fucking eat. If I chew gum that tastes like something, it's gonna make me want to eat the gum, and that's a waste of fucking time. I'm just gonna eat what it tastes like. See what I mean?
If you eat enough of it, it'll be in your stomach for 10 years and you won't be full ever.
Along with that undigested meat.
Possibly, yeah.
By the way, has either of you guys been watching that? I had no idea, but they have a new Mythbusters show out now.
What?
No, I don't have cable. Remember?
Well, I don't either. Nobody assumed that you had to.
Well, I mean, like you said, it's a new show, and I don't know how do you see it?
Well, I mean, I guess you can see it on cable, or I forget what other places.
We got like the Hulu live TV thing, so we can get like CBS and Fox and shit like that. But I never watch it. My wife does. I'm lazy. I'm spoiled, actually, is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, once you listen to your own music, you get in a car and you're like, fuck, I got to put up with commercials? Shit.
Yeah.
Like, I watch YouTube and I get mad at the 30-second skippable ads. And then I like watch regular TV. I'm like, fuck, you mean I got to watch somebody talk about catheters? Damn it.
No,
we get it. You got mesothelioma. We get it.
Right. No, I don't have cable either, but I always try to pay attention to like new shows that are coming out, or like if they redo any of the current shows that I like,
I mean, that's the only reason I don't have ad blocker on everything, because like YouTube, when I see a trailer for a movie that you wouldn't see on a regular commercial, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not quite out yet. That's how I learn about shit, I guess.
No, sometimes I've just skipped an ad where I was like, oh shit, I wanted to see that.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
I'm like, oh man. You're like, oh damn. I thought it was going to be the same. I keep seeing the one for the weed killer. Have you seen that one?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Like for my lunch breaks, I keep watching this Let's Play of this guy playing the original Fallout, because I've never played through to completion, and I wanted to see this kid's younger than me, so I wanted to see him play it. So like every time an ad comes up, it's the same one. It's like, we're here to celebrate a life of despicable evil, and it's like We Be Gone or something. I never played more than 2 seconds of it.
I was at somebody's house the other day, and you know how there's like lawn service care, right? To take care of your. There's services to take care of your lawn.
Yeah.
What would you call your lawn care company? Like, give me a name.
True Green Chemlon.
Right. So they picked Weed Man.
Um,
And I'm like thinking
hit me
like,
with a 20 sec.
and I'm just thinking like, you're like, you got bills going to the IRS like $400 to Weed Man, and I'm thinking like, this might come up bad, but I didn't say anything. But I'm like,
Right.
Jesus, why?
Jesus Christ.
No, this new Mythbuster show is called Mythbusters Jr, where it has the main host is Adam Savage, and it's the same narrator and everything, but it's got like a team of like younger kids and stuff.
My guess
But
is Mythbusters ended because Jamie doesn't want to be there anymore.
yeah,
Well, Jamie and Adam
It's-
aren't like friends. That's the
They
fucked
are
up
not
part.
friends. They are
Yeah.
not.
no, they're not.
Jamie hates Adam.
But no, the
Which
kids.
is fucked
It's
up.
it is fucked up. But I mean, it's still a good show, though. I mean, heck, one of the kids is like he's a sophomore in college at 12, like a Sheldon.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty cool. The first episode was pretty good. They did another duct tape episode. Do you have any? What was your favorite kind of episode on there, Frank?
What, Mythbusters?
The original Mythbusters. What did you think?
Anytime they made that ballistic gel for a body and blew it up, I was in for a good time.
Yeah. You should check out the Slingshot channel. He tests like a lot of homemade like weapons and stuff.
I like
ballistic gelatin.
on YouTube the Hacksmith. He's really cool.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to watch him.
Yeah, because he'll make stuff real. Like he made the Kingsmen Umbrella, and he'll give you the parts where you can order them, and like here's how I did it, and like he'll share his 3D printed things. And he put like a projector on the thing, and then he put a battery and a trigger, and he had the 3D printed trigger on the spring thing, and then he put a camera on the front, and it shoots bullets and it'll go through steel plates, and I'm like, that's awesome.
That sounds pretty cool.
And then like he made a returning Captain America shield, and he made like Iron Man propulsion jets, not as good as the one that is like $500,000, but like he was on a longboard and it was going really, really fast. And he made like a giant mech suit, and like he makes all sorts of stuff. He's a really cool guy. Usually when people make stuff and they're like, yeah, I made this really cool thing, and you can't make it because I'm not telling you how to make it, I'm just showing it off. He's not like that. So like I appreciate that, It's kind of like, it's like, I don't like it when people do stuff and then they just like, well, I've got this secret karate move, but I'm never teaching you the karate move.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good attitude to have.
Yeah, I think you're right. But no, I like a lot of the slow-mo stuff in there. That's why I'll subscribe to that slow-mo guys channel. You ever see that, Nate?
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
He did a thing where it was like the fastest shooter guy, and he was like shooting like 6 shots in like 2 seconds or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe I could do that. I don't think I'd hit anything, but I'd be like, pew pew pew.
Yeah, what is that where the like in the movies the guy is like it's like he's tapping it, It's kind of like how that make it rain thing with your palm. He's like But what has Frank been up to?
Oh, just working overtime.
What's
Sad to
he
say.
doing, Nate? Working for Working for
The Weekend?
Yeah.
The man
Working
every night
for
and
the
day.
weekend. Come on, man.
We got a 3-day weekend.
You're slipping, Nate.
Nate keeps on slipping.
What about
Into the future.
What about twist that shout?
Twist and shout.
Come on, baby, now.
Let's crank this news out.
Right.
Nick.
Well, do you want to get started? Because, I got to get up early. I'd like to finish before 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Crank that news out.
It's not hide and seek. It's the video of the week. Now, before we get into that, I have a question.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Soda Talk with Frank and Ian.
And Nate, when he shows up.
He doesn't show up. He's just a disembodied voice.
Yep.
In other words, never.
He's Dr. Claw in the chair.
Next time, Gadget.
Gadget.
Next time.
I wonder if that's the same voice from Samurai Jet. Same guy, but with different vocal effects or something.
Right. So what are you drinking
Okay.
on, Ian?
Well, I finished my Oreo shake from Burger King.
Oh.
I'm drinking my Baja Blast up. And then I'm going to be drinking my strawberry Fanta.
You ever
And
had
for
those?
backup, I got Sprite. What?
You ever had strawberry Fanta?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, Frank, let me ask you a question.
A toilet water.
Have you
Sure.
you gotten the Mysterio Dr. Pepper yet?
No, I don't like Dr.
I've been
Pepper.
looking
So,
for it. It's a berry Dr. Pepper.
Nope, never heard of it.
Yeah, it's out, but it's not in a lot of stores, and I've been looking for it, and I'm kind of pissed off.
No, never heard of it. Now, see, strawberry Fanta tastes like when you get those little strawberry shortcake things, and they have that red syrup.
Oh,
Tastes like-
yeah.
Tastes like that in a bottle.
Huh.
No thanks. It tastes okay at first.
That's
Oh.
kind of like watermelon crush, which is new, by the way. Like the watermelon's like, refreshing, and then you drink more of it, and you're like, this is like liquid watermelon Jolly Ranchers. And you know how you can handle one watermelon Jolly Rancher, and you're like, this is pretty good. But then when you get to like 10 watermelon Jolly Ranchers, you're like, oh my god, please kill me.
Like when you eat a whole bag of Sour Patch Kids.
Exactly.
What are you drinking on, Nate?
Frank's like, oh, strawberry Fanta, give me that
Baja
grape.
Blast.
Give me that grape drink.
I'll deal with that instead if I had to.
Well, I already had a Baja Blast for dinner. I'm killing a Dew Ice here, and then I got cherry balls and toilet water on standby.
Dude, I miss that Deusa.
What?
The
That-
Do USA. I've
Yeah.
still got a can.
That's what I call it, Deusa.
And what I miss is I miss the last year's holiday mashup. I drank a can of it the other day, and I still have 2 left. But I'm like, that's gonna last me like my life, man.
Yeah, doesn't it mean because they've been doing it every year with the Baja Blast during the summers? I guess the Crystal Pepsi is done then because they brought the Baja Blast, but not the Crystal Pepsi.
They keep saying Crystal Pepsi's gone, but then they keep bringing more batches out. So we'll see. I don't believe them.
Well, yeah,
I don't know why it's
technically
seasonal or
not summer
whatever.
yet. I don't think.
But
I mean, it's just Pepsi.
Yeah,
like the holiday mashups every year it's a different one, so you're like, shoot.
I like the Merry mashup.
Yeah, the Merry mashup last year was really good. The one before was good, but like this.
Yeah, me and Frank did a whole thing, didn't we, about that?
Yeah, this past year was so good, and I'm like, I want that all the time.
Right.
Yeah, that's
no,
right.
I actually have a couple of stories related to soda talk here before we get into the news.
Okay.
If I can hit my screen share button. Come on. Google freezing up on me.
It's Soda Talk with Dr. Claw.
I'm going to make you drink some strawberry Fanta, Inspector Gadget.
Next time.
This mysterious energy drink sponsoring America's F1 team tastes like ass.
Well,
now,
couldn't
it
be
taste bad,
worse.
or does it actually taste like ass?
No, what tasted like ass was that fire Pepsi, right, Nate?
I'm not going to lie, I never drank it.
I thought you had it.
Oh, wait, the cinnamon one?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the salted caramel. I never tasted it.
No, me neither. I'm talking about the cinnamon one from way back.
No, that one was bad.
Wait, this guy bought this 24 cans for a sale of 30 pounds with $6.50 shipping, so $47. And it didn't come, so he just ordered the shit on Amazon for like $5. A 3-pack.
Huh. And what is it called again?
On
Ass
Rich
soda?
Energy.
Huh.
And he reviews how gross it is. It chilled and unchilled. He's like, yeah, it actually looks like pee.
It might be pee.
And he says he tried it, warm. He tried it chilled, and then he tried it with booze. And he said booze is better, but it started giving him like heart palpitations.
What?
But it'll get you drunk.
Oh, let me see that review.
Nah, you'll have to Google it, or click the link from Ian. Also, I was throwing it into what the fuck news, but since it's what you're drinking on related, I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned this. Wait for it. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on.
Oh, wait.
New Coke is coming back because of Stranger Things.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, that Stranger Things is taking place when New Coke came out, so for the summer they're bringing it out.
I can't believe I actually like that vanilla orange Coke. It's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, it's alright. I should get the cherry one because I like cherry, but But one last drink related one.
Oh Jesus! I think his girlfriend called him or something.
Why does coffee make us poop? Scientists gave coffee to rats to find out. Researchers at the University of Texas Medical Branch, Galveston, fed the rats a tiny cup of Joe for 3 days straight, with different groups getting both caffeinated and decaf coffee. Then the researchers checked the downstairs plumbing of the rats with a physical examination and probe, focusing on the muscles that contract to and help guide food and eventually waste through the gut. Lastly, they also studied how muscle tissues from the gut directly reacted to coffee in the lab. The results were clear. Muscles in the small and large intestine were more able to contract post-coffee, meaning things could move faster along the gut. Tell us something we don't know, motherfucker.
I thought it was because Mexican slaves didn't wipe their hands after they use the bathroom.
Anyway, that was my last drink related story. Let me get, since you already played the theme, let me throw out the video of the week from you.
It's video of the week.
Skip it.
You're gonna have to skip his ad then too. He has a whole. I mean, it's still tech, but it's unrelated. I think it's about a third of the way in, I think. But basically, the video is basically, it's about this antenna.
Motherboard, apparently.
No, it's about this antenna that you could buy that actually plugs into your wall outlet, and it gives you a whole lot of HD channels for free. And it'll scan for all these channels. He said he was able to get like 80 channels.
What?
Yeah. You plug that into
Where's
your wall.
he at anyway?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's just like every other Tech YouTube guy, probably in California or some shit.
I mean, if so, he's probably got better chance of getting reception than me, and podunk nowhere.
Yeah. But I guess since you plug it in the wall, I guess it boosted somehow or something.
Well, I have a boosted antenna, and it gets more channels than a regular antenna did, but still.
Yeah. It was something interesting, I thought. Didn't see a whole lot else that was worthy this week.
I mean, it's cool looking design, if nothing else.
Pretty compact,
Now I got to check out the video to see how it works.
Now you got to.
Right? Understanding the Bible.
Yeah.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, he did a good review on that. We were talking about the wireless guitar connection, and I finally did watch that, and I guess he said it's pretty good. He went outside of the house, like down the street a little bit, and it was still, the quality was still pretty good. He said he wouldn't, because he found one for like $50, and then he found basically like a rebranded thing of that for like 30, I think, or 25. And he said it's actually pretty good. He recommended it more for like a like if you're doing jam sessions and trying to like write your music and stuff. He wouldn't really recommend it for any kind of like pro recordings or anything like that. So like if you're jamming out, if you're just trying to come up with music and stuff, it actually is pretty reliable.
If you're just rocking out with your cock out.
Yeah, because I mean, like when you don't need to record anything and you just need like an amp or whatever, you need to just plug in your amp and be in your garage or whatever, start like when you write music, what do you just jam or something? Like how do musicians make music?
Different ways. Depends on what you're trying to do. If you're like, sometimes you can already have the melody in your head, or you could just pick out a scale to write based on within that range. It's really and then everything can just be like if you played enough guitar or whatever your instrument is, a lot of times if you just let your fingers do what feels like shapes that you would do, then it might actually sound decent, and you'll stumble upon crap you didn't know you could even do.
That sounds interesting.
Well, I mean, it's just like a keyboard. If you type enough letters, eventually you might type real words in there.
Right. But yeah, so basically for like practice and stuff, maybe if you have like a small backyard type of thing, you want to play in front of a bunch of your friends or something, you know, and you want to
Cool.
jam. It's pretty
I wanna
clear.
rock. Dun, 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 dun. Where'd Nate go?
I think he's talking to his boo,
Aw,
his girl boo.
aw.
So yeah, it's both things are pretty interesting though. He's been doing a lot more videos lately. I guess his health has gotten a lot better. So not that Frank
good.
cares.
No, I didn't say that. It's just I had
I'm
really
just joking, dude.
You know, it's like it sucks when someone's unhealthy. I'm glad he's doing better, but
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
you
we're
know,
not
it's
gonna
like,
hold we're not gonna go to the hospital, you know.
nah, I'm not gonna send him a fruit basket or nothing. Just
Yeah.
like everybody on YouTube, if you put up content I want to watch, I'll watch it. There's like my one guy that I've been watching all his videos. I haven't watched any in like a month because he does several kinds, and then like he went back to doing the shit that I don't care about. Because like,
Oh, really?
well, he'll do like actual like he does reviews of high end audio equipment, and then he does just what he calls Mad Science Hour, where he takes something and either makes something or modifies something.
Right.
And I find that shit entertaining. Whereas I don't really care about seeing a review on a $1,000 item that I don't plan on buying, unless it's something so outrageous that I'm like, that thing exists. What? So
Yeah.
anyway, what did Nate say?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I have no
okay.
idea what the fuck he's doing.
Oh, I thought he said
Nate.
something. Well, bye.
Bye-bye. Anyways, yeah. But I mean, he's been doing
Okay.
some interesting. What I liked about these videos is they were a little bit more unique than like typical shit on Linus or whatever, you know.
Yeah. It's not always the same. What? Build a computer for only $500? Can it be done? Yes, it can be fucking done. It's been done. It's been done every video up until this one.
You think they're like? I mean, they probably are, but I think really they're going to be starting to run out of ideas, you know.
I mean, that's why they have the sponsored projects where they got to be somewhat shilly.
Yeah. Because I mean, eventually their stuff's going to get pretty old if they don't like spruce it up, you know.
Yeah.
They're lucky though; they have a giant place where they could mix. They could have basically a different background in every video.
Yeah.
Because they have like tons of different sets there now.
Well, I watched the RGB build. The whole like set was actually green screen because it was the whole kitchen set green screened in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't even realize you guys weren't on the kitchen set because I wasn't paying attention. Apparently not enough. But
did you see any of the thumbnails or anything for Jay's? He's moving into a new studio.
Yeah, I've been watching those actually. He did 2 Bill blogs of it.
Yeah, me too. Where he's like spraying all that shit without a mask, and he's like getting high.
Yeah, and then he's like, maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't, dude. I actually, my video of the week last week, somebody posted it on PC Master Race. They did the thumbnail. I think it was last week when the dude built that server without Linus Tech Tips.
Oh yeah.
Well, like, sorry, I had something in my throat. The like someone made a meme. They showed I did it without Linus Tech Tips, and he's like, that's illegal. Like, hold on, let me. I built a huge 336 terabyte server without Linus Tech Tips. Wait, that's illegal. And like I shared it to I cross posted it to Data Hoarder because that's my subreddit for data shit.
Yeah.
And it got like 20 upvotes. Usually everything I share on there is like boo. No one cares, boo. Unless it's a link to some cheap hard drives, they're really bad. Anyway,
What's your video of the week, Frank?
well,
Where's your video of the week drop for yours, Frank?
there it is. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Well, see, I have two because I found one that was Doug related. So I'm just gonna go over it really quick because Doug's not here, man.
I don't see his thing on there. He must hate us now.
Right. Anyway, so this one, the guy reviews a server chassis, which I'm not gonna go at length here. I like this guy's content normally, so I watched it, and it. I didn't even know Inwin made server chassis, so that's just crazy to me. But that's not why I shared it, because I was like, okay, sure. Well, this guy, his channel is craft computing, so he likes craft beer, and he does a little thing about the his beers. Was like, what while he's building, as you can see, he's got one on his desk here.
Is that Brad from Brad Tries?
Yeah, no. Is that guy still around? I used to watch him way back in the day. I stopped really.
I don't know. Ask Ben. Ben's all about him, I guess.
I blamed him for when they brought back Crystal Pepsi, because granted, yes, Beast did a lot, but I first heard about it from Brad Trice. I was like, oh, they're trying to bring that back? Yes.
It was LA Beast for sure. They brought it back.
Yeah. Anyway, but the reason I pulled the video up. Where the hell is it?
Please
Anyway,
tell
he's
me
drinking and he's going. Oh, Nate's back?
Yeah. What, Nate?
Yeah.
Did you?
Please.
Yeah,
Please
hear
tell
what
me
he
he
says.
drinks it over the chassis.
In this part here, while he's talking, hold on. He says, "First, does this make you nervous?" That's why I wanted to say this is the Doug related one.
Oh yeah.
That's a dual Xeon, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Server that he made, and it's DDR3, so it's not like current at all, but it's an Inwin case, so I don't know how much it actually costs. Let me see here. He got sponsored. He had 14 terabyte drives from Seagate.
Nice.
Gluten-free stout. Huh. Here's the case. Hold on. Written review. Here it is on Amazon. See how much they want for it.
Amazon.
Oh, $839.
For a case?
It's a server case.
Is it a butler?
Is it what?
Is it a butler?
It's an Inwin. Title is Inwin makes server chassis? Yeah. But that was, like I said, I figured Doug would get a kick out of this. Does this make you nervous?
Hey, Frank, you know what they say about Amazon, right?
No, what?
It's the Bezos sneeze.
But anyway, my actual video of the week that I first saw that made me think of you, Ian. I think I've had this guy here before.
Oh, Frank said he's
what?
thinking of me.
He's like,
Oh, I saw the thumbnail, I think.
hold on. He says, yeah, this little, LED panel, that's cute, right?
Yeah.
How about this?
Yeah, is that the thing with the ping pongs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I saw
pretty
that.
entertaining. It's funny, though, because he makes it out of scrap steel that he had sitting around. And then he's like, yeah, I should have used a softer metal. like aluminum or something.
Why was
'Cause
it
he-
too heavy?
No, he punched the holes because the lights go through the back, and he punched the holes and then he drilled them, and there's 300 something holes, and just like punching them. Well, first he had to use a grinder to even cut the damn thing,
Yeah.
and they made a frame, and then when he like I said, he center punched all the holes, and look how he drilled them. He sprayed oil on them and used this tapered bit, and man, he had to expand them out after. Like, look, he drilled each one. I mean, how no,
That would be a pain in the ass, man.
and then like, I had to make them bigger. And look at this.
Could you imagine if
I
you
mean-
had to solder that shit?
Could you imagine
Well,
if one of those was out and you're like, you had to check each one?
Yeah.
Well, the thing he actually when he did a test before he's got a fake Adreno. It's Budwino, I think it's called. Can't remember, but
What?
hold on. Anyway, like when he's wiring this up, he actually did have an error. I can't find that exact part,
Error?
but like, part of his connection, one of them was backwards. So he's like, glad
Error?
he,
Error.
so he's glad he tested it with a multimeter before he, finally got everything done.
Yeah, I need to get one of those multimeters. Those are handy.
They are handy.
Yeah. But yeah, he's the Adafruit Arduino software. Where's the actual picture of the? Here we go. Oh, come on. Thought he said it was a fake one. Hold on.
Oh, clone.
Oh, yeah, he did. He said it's fake.
The clones are so much cheaper.
Yeah, Arduino, ARB.
Arduino.
So, yeah. Arduino. So yeah, he put a bunch of lights in there, and he used ping pong balls for diffusers. But look at that damn power supply with only 2 connections going to it.
Shit. What is that? What is the resolution? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So is that like a 20 by 20?
I don't have a clue.
I think so. That would be 400 then.
Well, he's messing with the code, and he's like, "Oh, what? It's only running at a third of its brightness. Let's fix that." So like, he's like, even with the lights on, it's still bright as shit, and you can like have scrolling text go through it.
Wouldn't you love to have that, Nate?
Not that bright.
Would that
Yeah,
make your
he
eyes
would.
water, Nate?
You would.
When I just put the LEDs like on green or something here in my place, Frank, his eyes are like watering. He's like a vampire.
Well, I just thought that this guy always does shit with LEDs and stuff. I figured he's interesting and different, and I figured you would like it.
I saw the thumbnail for it. It looked pretty cool. I just don't know why you wouldn't use aluminum, or you could even just use some like plexiglass or something,
Because he had this shit sitting around. The funny thing is when he makes the ping pong balls for the diffusers, he's like, how to poke the holes in the ping pong balls or ruin all your soldering tips.
Don't poke your fingers.
Yeah, right. I mean, anyway, so there's that.
Yeah,
You want to get?
that would be way too much for you, Frank. You would be like, nah, so nah.
Nah, I'll just buy it. I'll just buy it on Etsy. Let me see if let me check Etsy. See if someone made one.
you wouldn't even oil your table, Frank. You're not gonna do that shit.
LED video I see a lot of people make those cutouts. Like they get metal cutouts and they put a LED behind it. It looks cool, but I know how much it costs to make, and I wouldn't pay $20 for it. Anyway,
Nate, you been working on any white hat projects lately?
Nah, not really.
So nothing you can talk about on air?
No.
Okay.
nothing legal.
Whoa! Throwing that word around.
Legal?
Legalese?
Right.
Like, what I do is legal in international
Just like,
waters,
you know,
for sure.
Legally gray.
Just like, you know, having uTorrent is legal, but
I don't torrent.
no, you just torrent Linux ISOs. You have
Alright.
you have multiple hard drives full of Linux
I
ISOs.
can neither confirm nor deny.
No, I mean, I actually don't torrent.
I know.
He doesn't horn.
If you see, that's different.
No, I don't see it either.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
No, he doesn't. He's too
Anyway.
paranoid about shit.
Right.
I'm not
Anyway,
an actual
let's
person.
get him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he's a voice. You're not
That's
a person.
right,
You're a
bitch.
pirate.
Special
So-
kind of pirate.
But pirate.
I knew that
Let's
was
get on
coming,
with
and I'm like, why?
just cause.
Just cuz.
Let's get on with the. Hit us with the station's theme song.
Man, you're a Battlestations. Man, you're a Battlestations.
Station.
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 Right.
Stations. That was me trying to do Wayne and Garth, and I can't do it. I'm not good at impressions.
Well,
Continue.
that's from a totally different movie. It's from Bill and Ted.
I knew it was either from Bill and Ted or. But I'm like, it kind of sounds like Wayne and Garth.
Are you gonna
Okay.
see that? Frank, do you look forward to that John Wick movie? The third one coming out?
I haven't seen any of them, so I need to see the first ones.
Do you actually want to see them?
Kinda.
That's about the candle, right? Named John.
Oh, it's about his dog.
He
That's
loses
my
a
number
dog
one.
and it growls and everything.
Number
Anyway.
one. The second one is number 3, and the third one's number 2. I'm going to see if I'm right.
Right. So tell us about this setup, Ian.
I kind of have a all over the place kind of theme, mostly colorful.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty, and it's got
Bargain.
that come on, man sign over there.
Is that like what is that? Is that like a racing? That
It's just a random come on, man sign.
It's a Thrustmaster.
yeah, thrust handle.
I
Well, I'm
think
sure
that
it's
was
like a
radio.
handbrake. I think it's a handbrake and probably something else. I don't know.
I thought that was a radio with like a thrust thing
But-
screwed on top of it. He loses points now.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, but it was cool.
What? So it's not what you thought. So you're gonna give him less points?
Yeah, I thought it was a radio, and like you turn the volume up by like turning the thrust up, and I'm like, I would pay for that.
Of course he would.
Right.
It's like volume up. Come on, you guys would buy that.
Nope.
They'll get all their money from you, Nate, and that's it.
I feel like people buy that.
People as in you, yeah.
There are other me's out there.
I hope not.
There are other Dr.
Yeah.
Claus.
Yeah. Now that chair doesn't look
No, I'm just
comfortable,
messing. No, it does not.
and
Biggest regret of my life.
and the and the one armrest is like little tore up.
I thought it was
Tore
just
up.
white.
Well, like, hold on, let me zoom in hands here. Okay,
It's like
So-
the hand. If the handle
Come on,
was
man.
hooking,
well, like the end of the
she got tore up.
it's like a little gross looking. I don't know. Now
Like
he's got a shit Jotunheim, so I approve of that.
Oh, what's the Jotunheim? I know the shit brand, but
Yeah, it's a DAC amp, so it's basically what I was thinking about getting before I got my DAC amp.
what's the
'Cause
tallest
this
shit
was-
stack you've seen?
Well, because see, hold on,
Like 4 or 5.
hold on, because hold on. Because see, there's the deck, there's the amp, and then there's other things that no one needs, but they get. They have a here we go.
That's what you
Well,
need.
this-
Electrolytes.
Why does he have
That's not
5
it.
Xbox 360s right there?
What? Who?
Why does he have 5 Xbox 360s?
Who are you talking about?
Those things right there are Xbox 360s.
No,
For
they're not.
sure. Fine, Xbox One. You got me.
You might want to zoom enhance for the guy because the blind guy can see it, but the other guy can't.
By golly, those are PS4s.
Right. But no, the
The new discless one.
shit stack.
they
I don't
That
know
would
how
be
you-
a shit stack.
They make
discless.
have a discless Xbox.
I know. And
Someone
you pay
actually-
more for getting less.
So some guy on a video, he hooked up a disk drive to it to see if it will work because it has all the components, and it doesn't work. So
Oh.
it's sad.
okay. And this isn't the tallest one, but this guy has a Valley 2, which is an amp with a low key, which I think
That's
is
Thor's
the
brother.
deck. Well, they're all named after Norse gods. So anyway,
Oh,
it's got a sys, which is a preamp that lets you switch between two different sources or two different outputs, and a Manny, which I can't remember what that actually is. But this isn't the biggest one. There's
a mani pedi is where you get
Wait.
your nails and your feet done.
yeah, that's not what I was talking about. There's actually they make a a USB adapter that is supposed to clean your signal.
Yeah, and a preamp is where you agree not to combine your money.
That's free. No.
Yeah, no,
Same thing. It's only a couple
we
letters.
went prenup, but no,
It's like pre-com.
anyway, no, it actually is like the same form factor as the stuff in a shit stack. So I don't know how you pronounce it. Let me just look up.
Well,
I know how you pronounce it. I don't know how you spell it.
Well, how many different products? Like, what's the largest one you can make from, like, the various things that they have
I mean,
that are
Like-
unique? How many unique products do they have?
they have a big product line. Like, hold on. This shit is bananas.
Is that its
where
name
the hell-
shit?
Yeah. But they got the amps, and then they got decks, and they got
A little
preamps and
amp.
controls. Manny, here we go. That's the one that we just saw that I don't know what it does. Is a phono preamp. Oh, for their phono. Okay. Yeah, the weird WYRD is an original USB decrapifier. takes your AC, it takes your USB and cleans it apparently.
So there's the word, and where's the bird? Because the bird is the word.
Then they have an eater, which is a USB to SPDIF converter.
I think Nate's getting bored.
And they've got pissed cables. PYST.
I like the word play.
But yeah. Anyway, so this is an I setup. It's got the Rode mic. It's got a couple good things. I'm not into sim racing or flight control or whatever the hell this stuff is.
I'm telling
But
you,
I
it's
can-
a flight control.
Yeah, I can appreciate it. I just wouldn't. I don't want it.
So come on, man. Next one.
Come on, Eileen.
Yeah, he's telling you what to do, Frank.
Shut up. Oh, here we go. Boner, 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 boner.
Oh, I hate
Yeah.
that one.
What?
Yeah,
You like that one?
I hate that one.
Why?
Oh, then I like it even more.
What is there possibly to hate about this one?
The crystals in the case, blocking everything but the sideways GPU. And that phone or whatever he has stuck in there.
Sure, I guess you could say that.
I'm
I doubt.
hold on, I gotta refill my beverage.
I doubt Nate had that kind of vibe, of amount of detail. You know, eye for detail. Honestly, what do you hate the most about it, Nate?
But that tiny keyboard. What is that nonsense?
Which one?
Zoom enhance. The tiny one.
Oh, that's
Not-
It's one of those compact keyboards.
Why would you ever own one such a thing?
It's one of those minimalist
People don't need
ones.
the numpad. Actually, Nate, there's a whole reason behind it because they say that you're actually, when you spread your arm out further to count the 10 key or numpad on a keyboard, your mouse actually, you stretch your arm out further. When you use the 60% keyboard without a numpad, your mouse hand is closer to your left hand, so it's more ergonomic technically.
Yeah, Nate, this is the 10 keyless here, Nate. So I mean,
But that's not mini.
no, that one is kind of like all of these smushed even more into here.
What am I supposed to do when I have fat fingers?
Get a manservant to type for you.
Yeah.
I like the RGB mouse pads. I like the little cheap headphone amps on top of the
I don't like that rectangular monitor. I think it's ugly.
the curved monitor that's curved up.
Yeah.
You don't like the portrait styles?
No.
It's
Everybody's doing that.
it's so different. I
All the
enjoy
streamers
everything
and
about
stuff.
it.
I hate that.
And because you don't like it, I like it even more. I like that they vertically mounted looks like a PlayStation on the wall. It might be an Xbox. I think it's PlayStation looking at the controller.
I'm pretty sure that's an air conditioner, Frank. I was looking at a PS4 earlier.
Cut his mic.
That's right. We're going to do it live.
Anyways, what is this, like a his and hers station? Because this is like two different computers.
I mean, it's your setup, dog. You
I didn't read the shit.
full battle station, one for work and the other for play, which I don't
Yeah,
understand. You get
That makes no sense.
you get a powerful enough one, and you don't have to move.
It's called get a separate hard drive.
Get a haircut and get a real job.
Frank gets involved in shit. He
No, the second
reads
one's
the
nicer.
articles on those
It
Playboys.
is.
This guy made his computer set up a mullet. Business in front, party in the back. Oh boy.
Ugh.
Okay.
That little peekaboo.
Wow.
Chris.
Okay. Well, I'll let Ian talk about this one first.
Boner, 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 boner.
I hate that.
Yep.
That's it.
I hate the whole thing.
Yep. That's why I like it.
You know what then? Nate.
Boner, 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 boner.
Yep.
Boner.
Yep. Got the PewDiePie headphones
You get that
over
boy
there.
thing from Beefs of Head, man.
Who is this Pootie Pie?
PewDiePie.
Is Doug's favorite YouTuber.
Right? But yeah, I'd take it.
I could just hump the station.
Wait, zoom
Yeah.
enhance on that corner. In the corner.
Which
He's just trying
one?
to find something bad
The
about
upper
it.
right hand corner.
It's PlayStation and no,
There's a
picture's too
car.
fuzzy. Huh?
Yeah, there's a car, and then I want to see what's in that upper right hand corner. It looks like a blue man.
Or you could just get closer to the TV.
No.
Yeah, it looks like Mario. It's me, Mario. So let's see. Out of your three you presented, Ian,
I would go in the
2,
order
3,
I
1.
reverse order. So that one, and then the second one, and the first one.
I would pick this one because it has two computers. So there's twice the computing power. Granted, this one's
All
dope,
right.
but you know, Mega Desk is Mega Desk.
And this one
This-
last.
His audio game is on point, and he's got nice monitors and all that, but it's just too cramped with shit I don't care about. And like his pictures are on the floor instead of the wall. So 301 and 691 and 62.
Well, what do you say, Nate?
I already said. I said 2, 3.
He doesn't like
1.
any of them.
So you went with
Fire.
Frank. So Frank won.
2 is number 1, 3 is number 2, and 1 is the last place.
So it's the same as
Okay.
Frank.
Well, hit me with my theme song.
Congratulations. Shut up, kid.
Station.
Only Nate gets to tell you what to do.
Right? Wait, what? So my theme is here are 3 stations. Hey.
What are we looking at in the upper left-hand corner?
Yeah, I just see
anime.
screens floating in blackness. It's like,
Like, I see 2 pieces of hair, and I'm like, where are their arms?
They're under their boobs.
Oh, that's
Under
why I don't
boob.
see them. Okay.
See?
Yeah, I'm still not seeing them.
so this is a Wii one.
This one, kind of, yeah.
It's game over.
Was that your
man.
theme? Was Wii?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, my theme is just stations. I just happened upon this one and said, yeah, I like this one. I was gonna say that the picture wasn't bright enough, but you can tell that's a monitor, and you can tell that there's a tower there.
GN Steve on.
Would you guys buy something that when you died in a video game, a light would light up and it say game over?
No.
I don't like
No,
that one at all.
Now this one from the
He
the
doesn't.
desk up,
Nate's not amused.
that's nice. From the desk up, it's alright, but from the desk down, it's kind of grody.
What is that blue thing?
A blue microphone.
What's up with his mouse pad? It's like peeling up.
It's probably curled up and not. When they come in the mail, they're rolled up in a tube. And they don't always lay flat unless you put stuff on them to flatten them out. It's a piece of rubber.
Oh yeah, I have a piece of news that I wanted to share. Grumpy Cat is no
You're a
longer
woman.
with us.
Yeah, we know that. Sad to say.
Sad to say.
But yeah, I like this one.
I don't like that one.
You don't like
I
the
don't
damn
like
thing,
it
so
even
shut
more
up.
now that I know Frank likes it.
The guy says he was inspired by the bill called I Like Orange.
I don't like it.
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. Here's another, night shot
Was
and
he-
then day
That
shot.
one's worse. That one's
Yeah,
worse.
wires kind of everywhere. And and he has a Wi-Fi antenna just in the front. Dude, put that shit in the back.
And no wonder why I chose that angle. It looks the best of what he
I
has.
told you it was bad.
Yeah. It's a
Next.
little grody. It's
Fucking
just a little
next.
grody. Loving the orange. What kind of download speeds are you getting with that USB Wi-Fi adapter? LOL, this is going to be embarrassing. I used to run 10 megabits a second with Comcast, but their customer service is terrible and is really unreliable, like really bad latency during the night. Now I'm downgraded to 3 megabits a second with AT&T. I live in the middle of nowhere. No fiber lines will probably hit me.
It's like what speeds you get on that? It's like a year later it responds.
What do we want? Internet. When do we want it? Internet.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
Yeah,
Paste and go.
shit.
And then where dragons get slain and princesses get saved.
Oh my god, I hate this one.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? Is like princesses get slain, like slaying that pussy.
Now, I don't care for the keyboard.
Who spray paints their Super Nintendo? Seriously.
Wh- How do you know that's
What are
what
you
happened?
talking about?
They don't make black Super Nintendos.
How do you know it's just not in the dark?
Zoom enhance that.
You're not my boss.
Do it.
He spray painted that.
Or it could be vinyl.
Or he bought it like that.
That's
But, you
even
know,
worse.
he's playing-
You paid for it.
He's playing Mario. He's got an ultra wide. Life's good.
I don't like it.
I kind of
I
agree
like
with
it even
Nate.
more. What?
You haven't done that good this week, Frank. I'm sorry.
Well,
You haven't
the guy
brought
with
it.
the Grody station has 333 upvotes.
Well, people do crystal meth all the time, and
I do it in the order you showed. You know, it's a weeb.
yeah. I hate to vote for the weed, but I am.
No,
No,
you love that shit,
according-
man. You love that anime.
According to the internet,
To Mario.
no,
Fake
according to the
Mario.
internet,
Right?
Clockwork.
this is the best one. Then
Clockwork
this is number
Grody.
2, and then that one's last, apparently.
Well, people do crystal meth all the time. That doesn't make them right.
Well, since we're not going to ask Nate Frank's opinion, let's move on to the news.
Right,
What-
hit up with the news.
What was your order, Frank? I am curious.
Oh, I already closed them. I like the order I presented, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Same as Nate.
that was less interesting than I thought it was going to be. Let's go
Right.
to the news.
Okay, hit us with the news. Action packed. The news with Ian, Nate, and me.
Yeah, I need to get that one. Like, what's that one news thing where it's like a scandal where it sounds like a gong? Boom. Like Insider Tonight or
Ron
some
Burgundy.
shit.
You could do Ron Burgundy doing check, mic, check, 1, 1, 2 for 5 minutes.
I hope they make a Ron Burgundy 3. Right, Nate?
He has his own podcast. In the beginning of the podcast, for 5 minutes, he's check, chrysanthemum.
Do you think he's like as eccentric as his characters on the movies?
Will Ferrell, yes.
Yeah, I bet you he is. He's probably like Bill Murray. He's crazy too.
Okay. 47 Democrats crave an internet net neutrality. GOP calls Bill dead on arrival. Oh, Jesus. They cave on net neutrality, huh?
Yep. Uppy Uppertons. I got a lot of Uppy Uppertons this week.
So net neutrality's down.
So we're going to have a billboard with how many people's names on it now. Saying, these assholes voted down.
Net neutrality is going like their hairlines in this picture.
Right. I don't actually have a net neutrality story this week, so very well, on to the next one then.
Hey, is that an ad for that thing that we were?
Yeah. Yeah, Google's paying
That's
attention
funny.
to us.
That's funny.
Oh, I get Google ads like, hey, you still interested in this thing you just looked at on eBay?
Yeah.
Comcast
No,
does,
the real test is if you say it, keep saying it by the microphone by your phone, if it'll do it.
Comcast does so much lobbying that it says disclosing it all is too hard. Wow. Actually, my phone does have a microphone thing, and it's like, what'd you say?
Oh. Did you have anything related to this, Frank?
Nope.
You didn't have any internets?
Yeah, but not this, no.
Shareholders say Comcast should stop being secretive about lobbying activity. Comcast may be turning its reputation by failing to reveal all of its lobbying activities, including its involvement in trade associations and lobbying at the state level. A group of shareholders says in a proposal that asks for more lobbying disclosures. Comcast disclosures for its lobbying of state governments are often cursory or non-existent, and Comcast's failure to disclose its involvement in trade association means that investors have neither an accurate picture of the company's total lobbying expenditures nor an understanding of its priorities, interests, or potential risks from memberships, the proposal said. Comcast's lack of transparency around its lobbying poses risk to its already troubling reputation, which is concerning in a highly regulated industry, especially given the rise of public internet alternatives. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a lengthy one.
Yes. So let's just say
So they're saying basically that
it's too hard to even cover it for us.
well, it's like they're like it's not really feasible or with all the shit that they got. Just using it as an excuse, you know.
We could, but it's really hard.
Yeah. I mean, most of the excuses that companies have is like, well, it's going to be bad for us.
We plead the fifth. It's like the drug companies when Trump says, hey, you should say the price of the drugs. And they're like, oh, freedom of speech. We don't have to say the price.
Yeah.
Okay. Next article. Because this is sad.
I got more.
Oh, good. You're a
More feel goods. Yeah.
Ian's the one they call Dr. Feel Good.
Feel goods.
Fake cryptocurrency apps on Google Play try to profit on Bitcoin price search. What?
Mm-hmm.
Researchers uncovered 2 reported wallets uploaded after Bitcoin price hikes or rise, whatever. Google's official Play Store has been caught hosting malicious apps that target Android users with an interest in cryptocurrencies, researchers report on Thursday. In all, researchers with security provider ESCT recently discovered 2 fraudulent digital wallets. The first, called Coin Wallet, let users create wallets for a host of different cryptocurrencies, while Coin Wallet purported to generate a unique wallet address for users to deposit coins. The app, in fact, used a developer-owned wallet for each supported currency with a total of 13 wallets. Each Coin Wallet user was assigned the same wallet address for a specific currency. The app claims it lets users create wallets for various cryptocurrencies. However, its actual purpose is to trick users into transferring cryptocurrencies into attackers' wallets. Classic case of what we named wallet address scams in our previous research for cryptocurrency targeted malware. The other scam was Trezor mobile wallet. That just sounds fishy just with the name, you know? I mean, basically, if you really use your head, you kind of already know what reputable things are. Wouldn't you kind of agree?
Well, not with cryptocurrency wallets.
Well, right, but if you're even just getting into cryptocurrency, you kind of already know what's going on, right?
No, it's an address. It's a blank address. You don't know that it'd be like buying a PS3 controller at the store and they tell you it's new, but it's not actually new, and in fact it's actually draining your bank account.
No, I'm saying you would know from other people's. You got to pay attention to what other people are saying about the shit, right, Frank?
Well, no one's talking about their wallet addresses.
Nobody's talking that they're getting scammed.
Well, nobody knows they're getting scammed, because everybody keeps their wallet address. It's like a 32-digit number, so you're not sharing that with anybody unless you're transferring money.
I would think that if you were actively using it, though, you'd notice something wrong. If you're actually buying shit. But
cryptocurrency people don't always buy shit with their wallet. They invest their money in it and they let it sit, and then they're check the news every day. It'd be like you put money in your bank account, but then you don't know that your bank account, you just deposited $10,000 in somebody else's bank account.
What do you think, Frank?
It's like the stock market.
It is a gamble.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Frank, you're not really against cryptocurrency. You're against the greedy miners, right?
Yes. I don't want them taking my cards.
Right.
Bastards.
You bastard. Rat bastard.
You rat bastard.
Anyways, tell us about some gaming news, right?
Hold on.
This will make Nate perk up.
Maybe.
Sony demos PlayStation 5 load times, fast load times, hints at cloud gaming future.
Less than a second to load a Spider-Man level. Sony isn't holding its usual E3 press conference this year, but the company has been gradually revealing parts of its next generation PlayStation console. The PlayStation 5 will support 8K graphics, 3D audio, SSD storage, which Nate has some words about, backwards compatibility with existing PlayStation 4 titles. SSD storage should boost load time significantly, and Sony offered up some clear demonstration of exactly that today. Now, what was your problem with the SSD? Just the pricing of it?
Well, you said 1 terabyte SSD is.
You could get that for under $100 now. I don't know about M.2 now, but I'm just saying regular SSD.
Yeah, you can. 100.
Yeah, I'm looking at this now, but I remember a year ago it was
over $200.
It was $400. Last time I checked. But I'm just thinking a 500 gigabyte thing, PS4 games are 50 gigs right now, so
yeah, that's basically 10 games.
Yeah, it's I can put 20 games on this for $100.
Is that what it is? I thought it was supposed to come with the 1 terabyte.
Yeah, if it comes with a 1 terabyte, that's cool, but
that's still only 20 games?
That's 20 games.
Yeah.
And that's if they hold the standard. If they go up to 100 gigs a game, that's 10 games. And let's say you wanted to upgrade to a 2 terabyte.
Yeah, I don't even know if they'll make it upgradable too. That's thing.
What I'm saying. So, okay, 2 terabyte is $345. So yeah, there's that.
That sounds kind of high, doesn't it, Frank? I mean, I thought you could get like a 2 terabyte for around 200 if.
I'm seeing 200. Yeah, you're right.
Are you talking NVMe or just SSD?
I think he was looking at the NVMe.
Yeah. Also, there's the thing about SSDs that they forget. You can only write to SSDs so many times.
Do you have to do a lot of sequential writing with the video games, Nate?
Every time you save your fucking game, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not. I think they're talking about more like large file saving, maybe. I don't know.
If it's all SSD, that's bad. Now, if it's like a SSD regular, like, could you imagine? I'm gonna save I have an auto save, and every time I get to a way station, I'm gonna save my game. So,
I think it'll last you a lot longer though than you would think.
I'll look it up.
What do you think, Frank?
Well, I mean, there's no moving parts, so just physically it'll last longer right there.
Yes. Yeah, he's talking about the reads and writes. I mean, isn't it a ridiculous number though?
It says between approximately 3,000 and 100,000 times during its lifetime.
3,000 and what?
100,000.
100,000 what?
Writes.
So you're only getting 3,000 writes? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's on a low end one. Yes, that is why it's kind of.
Well, it'll be like some China crap, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which I don't know what kind of. I know they're going to be doing a Navi or whatever, but I don't know what kind of SSD shit they're going to get.
And after that, the cells forget new data because of that. So yeah, SSDs are designed to things that aren't like installed. So like they should offer like a flash drive memory system or something. So you're not, or cloud saving. Like if they did cloud saving, that would fix all their problems, which is probably what they're going to end up doing.
I mean, they're hinting at cloud gaming anyway.
Yeah, well, we did an article last week about the Sony and Microsoft coming together for that with that Azure platform for the cloud gaming.
Yeah, if they have cloud saves, but then what happens when they take the cloud down? Do you lose all your saves? I mean,
yep, they don't care.
That's the cloud.
I know, and that's what I'm like. I think
if that shit goes down, though, I think there's going to be a real problem in the world.
I know. So
like
I think they need to do a hybrid SSD regular HD, or give people options.
Dude, if the apocalypse is here, that's going to be the least of your worries, man. Saving shit on your hard drive. But anyways, it's supposed to have AMD's third gen Ryzen line and include a GPU that supports ray tracing graphics.
Yep, that's cool.
They have not yet demonstrated ray tracing on the PS5 yet, though. But what do you think about that, though, Frank? Do you have any opinions about Microsoft and Sony shaking? How did you put it earlier with me and Nate? Point, touching tips or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not going back to console, especially if they want to do cloud everything, because we're already going away from physical media.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bought a game and it just comes with a card, so like I download the game any damn way.
Well, I guess supposedly they're going to be having all three options where you could do the disc, digital download, or the cloud thing,
Eventually, everything's going to be in the damn cloud.
Well, that's what I'm scared of. Where it's you're not going to have any powerful hardware anymore. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's all going to be cloud
Yeah,
shit.
your
You're not going to have graphics cards.
Your netbook is gonna pull up the web browser, and you're gonna be able to play Assassin's Creed.
So they have that now, actually.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like that.
You wrench your PC. It's pretty terrible.
And you're basically bitches to
Basically.
those overlords, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Dr.
I mean, the
Claus.
thing is, they don't
Yeah.
want the average person to have to buy a stupid, insane setup like mine with 10 terabytes just to be able to play every game they want to own. Because the average person isn't going to do that.
Right. Well, it's just like how we talked about you not really owning anything anymore because, like, with the Adobe shit, I don't know if you heard about this, Nate, where Adobe's going after people for using old versions of their software.
What?
Yeah, so they're like, you can't use you have to be up to date now, and you could be sued if you don't.
What?
Yeah.
They can't do that.
They're doing it.
They legally can't do that. Like, you could countersue them so hard.
And they'll just keep going until you're broke, right?
Pretty much. We guys should pay for it once, so now we're going to get a lawsuit on you to make you pay for it again, even though you don't want to buy it.
Yep.
Bullshit.
They want money. They want your money.
Money. Make money.
See, when you buy something, you agree to current terms of service. So unless they update the terms of service and the terms of service are actually legal, because there's illegal contract clauses, then there's nothing you can do. You can't sue.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying is in a lot of these EULAs, there is like things that most people just skip over that.
Yeah,
basically.
They can't do like built-in obsolescence with like an OS. How they can, now we gotta, you can't support Windows 7 anymore. They can't do that with Adobe. They just gotta make it so you can't use it.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways, tell us about how Mario Kart Tour is pretty good when it's not nickel and diming you. Mario Kart Tour beta is now live for Android users in the United States. They had some time to check out how Nintendo's upcoming free-to-play mobile game adopts the beloved car racing series for smartphones. The answer is mostly faithful but stripped down recreation of Mario Kart, decked out with all the microtransactions and lottery mechanics mobile games are infamous for.
Is it like, oh, I'm sorry, you crashed your car. Insert 99 cents to fix your car and get back on the road.
Utilize all the same courses players have encountered in the main series. I'm not sure. To unlock additional circuits, you collect grand stars by completing races and other challenges. Earning stars is also how you unlock gifts, some of which contain green gems. Mario Kart's Tour premium currency. This is where things start to get way down with overlapping in-game currencies. For 5 gems, you get to pull on a green pipe that shoots out a new driver, car, or glider, each a different rarity. My first pull got me more than one of the Bowser minions. Currently, the in-game shop, which doesn't allow you to buy gems yet, is advertising Metal Mario.
So, if it's random, if I can get the same character multiple times, that's where it gets BS. You're like, oh, you already have Skull Bowser. Try again.
What do you think, Frank? Did you
I
skim
haven't
along
played
any of
Mario
that?
Kart in years.
You haven't?
Nah. Like, well, I mean, I've been owned Nintendo since the Wii, and I don't think I even played Mario Kart on that.
Can you read any of this, Nate? What's this sound like to you?
Each heart seems to last for about 15 minutes or so. If you run out, you can't play anymore. So in other words, you can only drive for about 15 minutes. So you can only play for like 45 minutes unless you buy more hearts with gems.
That's crazy, dude.
So in other words, it's kind of like you can only play so much per day.
Yeah. I want y'all money. Give them your money,
Like-
Frank.
I don't have any. Okay, now you got a story about Zuck.
Yes.
Zuckerberg.
I don't know if you've seen this ridiculous
Nope.
thing. Okay.
Ben actually shared it.
Seriously? Yeah. So this
Scott.
device is by the people who made Firewatch.
So
Oh, yeah?
is it powered by the crank, or is that like an activity like the Bop It?
It might be like an activity. I don't think it's
Wow.
powered by that. Like you actually use it to crank things. So I think it's a like subscription you get, and then you get games on it monthly.
That's what it says. Mark Zuckerberg wants to express interest in buying Panic, the developer behind a new handheld hand crank console. Perhaps even more intriguing, Panic co-founder Cabell Sasser didn't respond. He didn't want to be part of another Silicon Valley software company gobbled up by a giant. So what is this about?
A company made this thing, and Zuckerberg almost bought it. The
He
end.
tried to buy it, and they're like, nope. But yeah, it's supposed to be like $100, and then it gives you, and then I think you pay monthly.
Oh boy, 16,000 people petitioned to get Danny DeVito to play Wolverine, huh?
I almost signed that.
You would, man.
Imagine Wolverine, but he lost his healing powers, so now he's fat.
Well, actually, we really should have asked. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, we should ask Frank because he's the Wolverine guy. That's like one of his favorite X-Men, right?
Wolverine is one of my favorites too, but
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
man, it.
I mean,
God damn it.
this is like a sadder version of Logan.
That's
He's
what I'm
even
saying.
older than
It's
Logan.
kind of like that. It's like a sadder version of Logan. Like he
Oh
loses his
my
healing
God.
powers.
Did you, Frank? Are you on the picture? Yeah, you are. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I can't hang.
What if they did that to your boy, Frank? You would be out, wouldn't you?
I like Danny DeVito. I like Wolverine, but I don't. It's not like peanut butter mixed in with chocolate. It don't make me good. No.
So it's not peanut butter and chocolate or peanut butter and jelly?
This is not peanut butter jelly time. So
Yeah,
just no.
Wolverine and X-Men,
No.
You're not down with the Wolvito?
Wolvito.
No, Wolvito.
No. No, it makes me think of Don Vito.
Who's Don Vito again?
Pam's uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Wolverine.
That's not allowed to go by Don Vito because he got caught diddling with a young underage kid.
So he can't go by that name anymore?
Well, that was part of his thing was instead of doing jail time, he just couldn't make appearances as Don Vito.
I was like, can't do that publicity shit.
Yeah, which
Shit.
is really fucking with his money. But, a
Money.
self-style, goddamn ads. I think it's because I'm using the skin.
QuickBooks backing you. I think they just got a free plug in our show. You pay us money now.
Archbishop.
What's the title?
What's the title of the article?
Yeah.
A
Oh, there you go.
A self-styled archbishop's conspiracy theory claiming that drinking bleach is a cure for autism was seen by millions on YouTube and blamed for 2 deaths.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's some X-Men stuff right there.
That's okay. Did you say that's okay, Frank?
He said,
That's-
"Oh
that's-
boy."
Yeah, wearing a white short-sleeved shirt and brim hat with green crystal adornment, an elderly man named Jim Humble explains in a YouTube video that what he claims is a cure for an abscessed tooth, which uses a so-called miraculous new healing substance. You may not have heard of MMS before, but it's pretty well known in some areas of the world, and thousands of people have used it, says the self-styled archbishop. He picks up 3 bottles on the table and mixes the liquids to create what he describes as a miracle cure. Humble explains that his Genesis 2 church teaches people to treat themselves using miracle mineral solution, MMS, and which he says kills most of the diseases of mankind.
It'll kill all diseases, all right.
In fact,
Yeah,
the
bleach
mixture
kills AIDS, but it'll kill you too.
is chlorine dioxide and industrial bleach, which medical authorities around the world have warned can cause nausea, vomiting, and severe dehydration if ingested in high doses. So
You get some LA Bistro or something.
So he's mixing shit and telling people to use it,
Citric acid,
which will hurt you in itself.
MMS, and chlorine.
DMSO, a cure substance, which Humble says helps MMS take effect.
That just sounds like a weapon.
Yeah.
Damn. It's crazy, man. I mean,
It'll cure cancer by killing you.
yeah. Yeah. This is kind of like, isn't this kind of a Frank and Ben's mom article?
Well, okay. Yeah, turpentine is a treatment for a bunch of shit. Back in the day, it started during the Dust Bowl. Is the first I can trace it.
So wait, what does this have to do with your mom?
Oh, well, when I was a kid, my mom had me eat a teaspoon of turpentine with sugar to prevent worms.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, there we go. I knew that was coming.
But no, she's into.
That's why you're so healthy.
She's into supplements and
Yeah,
shit.
she's into all those miracle cures and religious. She likes to watch all the, even, what do you call it?
The Bible TV shit, like preachers that
Evangelical stuff.
Oh, there's a guy who swears he went to heaven and he's explaining what he saw, and Mom's like, yeah, he's been there. I'm like, he says he's been there, but he's just some guy on TV talking.
Yeah. And is that why do you think there's a lot of people like your mom? I'm not saying that she would fall for this, but I'm saying there's like a lot of people like that. Is that why because he's caused people to die and stuff?
I mean,
and it's gotten a lot of views and everything.
People are dumb, Ian. When I was a kid, when I was in school, I had a buddy who drank a cap full of bleach to pass a drug test, and I told a guy in high school about it, and he says, "Hey, idiot, you're supposed to use a cap of bleach and then dilute it with so much water." I go, "No, you're not supposed to do it at all, you retard." So yeah, people are dumb.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like flat earthers. They think what they see is that's it. It's like once you put it in your stomach, then it's just gone. Then
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't you be talking down about my brethren, Kanye.
Right. Okay, you got one last story, huh?
You ain't got the answers, Sway. Yep.
Disney takes over Hulu. What's it meaning for cord cutters? Oh boy.
Yeah, you got that Hulu.
Yeah, change is coming. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they bought Hulu instead of doing their own streaming thing, or are they doing both?
They're doing their own streaming thing, plus they bought Hulu.
Great, they're gonna ruin it.
Uh-huh. They're probably going to make it a package deal.
Disney's buying up everything, man.
I mean, it's the only way to not have to compete is if you just fucking own it all, I guess.
Yep.
It's gonna be like the thing
But-
that gobbles up everything. All the isn't there like 5 main like network things or something?
Well, the thing is, it's like you gotta
Like the telecom.
even if you have, say, an antenna and you try to cut the cord, oh, that new Star Trek, oh no, you gotta get the CBS Unlimited bullshit to get that, and then they
Yeah.
wonder why people.
But the problem is everybody wants to do their own streaming thing now, you know?
Yeah. ABC's starting one. NBC's going to be starting because Disney bought one.
DC's doing their own thing now.
Seriously?
Yeah, the DC. I have that. I watched that new Rob Titans show. That's pretty good, though.
DC's starting their own streaming?
Yeah, they're doing Titans. They have that show Krypton. That's live action. Doom Patrol.
How much should they charge?
I don't know.
They're not redoing their thing with the CW because there was a lot of DC shit on the CW.
Yeah, there is.
There was. They're not renewing it, so there's not gonna be.
Uh,
I hate it when they do this.
well,
They
the thing on the DC though is you get to see nudity and swearing and shit, so it's like censored.
All
If you
right,
don't have enough content to charge $5.
Yeah,
all
you
right.
pay $5 every show, right?
Like I said, and they wonder why people fucking pirate.
Right.
Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna blast through some of my stuff because it's already 1 a.m. and I have to get up in like 5 hours. 5-hour energy. NVMe RGB finally reaches.
And that's the end of the news.
Yep.
Brought to you by the end of the news. No one cares about the rest.
RGB finally reaches NVMe SSDs with the Clevcraft C700 RGB NVMe M.2 SSD.
That is clearly unicorn shit right there.
Yeah, it's not a heatsink; it's the actual unit itself. That's
No,
fucking
unicorn shit. They pooped that right out.
Unicorn.
That's why they
pig.
went extinct.
They also said the SSD uses 10-layer PCB for better data integrity, as well as a 27% reduction in temperature due to their heatsink design. Also offers
Wow.
smart technology, self-monitoring, analysis, and report technology.
The thing I never got about all these LED things is, doesn't that use more power on your board, and doesn't that put more strain on your computer when you could be putting that towards your computer powering system?
I
Nah.
got a shit ton of lights on my computer, and it looks like a fucking Christmas tree, and it's barely at like minimal power. If you look at task manager.
Dude, Frank's got, what is that, a 1,200 watt power supply? 1,300 watt power supply.
Yeah, let me check my task manager right quick. Performance, app history, data, services. Where the hell does it say the oh, it's scroll over here. Yeah, power usage. Vivaldi is on moderate. Let me see where my lighting is. Asus, it's where the hell is it? It's all Aura Sync. I'll tell you exactly how much juice I'm using.
I'll juice you up.
Come on.
Come on.
Well, what the hell? I don't even see it running. Huh. Vivaldi, let's see, IQ.
Corsair 960 gigabytes wants to replace your hard drive for $120. I don't understand.
Hold on, dog. We'll get
Hold
there.
on there, cowboy.
Hold on there, Scout. Rain meter. Lighting services. There we go. Very low is what the power usage is.
Very low.
So not just low, but very low.
Barry
So-
Manilow.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
Corsair, the Corsair
The-
M.2. The price tag is less than $120. You get a 960 gig SSD. And then they have it goes up to like, I think either 1 or 2 terabytes. But pretty decent reads and writes. Oh yeah, 100 or 1920 gig. So that's what, 3 terabyte is it? Right?
Right, I think so.
Or is it 2? I think it's 2. 1,000 gig is a 1 terabyte, so that's almost 2,000. So
Yeah.
just shy of 2 terabyte.
I'm
That's
just trying. Right, I'm just trying to think. Like, what would this like the read and writes? Would the read and write speed have to be about the same number as like the speed of the RAM for you to be able to use it as like a RAM thing
Well,
or whatever?
if you have enough
Like-
RAM, you can do a RAM disk. Because
Well, yeah, that's the other way around. I'm thinking of using your storage as RAM because that's just getting a lot faster.
Oh, speaking of faster, wait for it. These new NVMe SSDs are faster than SATA drives and priced competitively.
And I thought you were talking about the new Sonic movie.
Yeah. But no, these Helix SSDs are rated to run 3 times faster than the best performing SATA SSDs and don't cost a ton more. Hold on. With a 1 terabyte model rated to deliver up to 2,110 megabits of sequential read performance and up to 1,700 megabits of sequential write performance. 500 gig model is not far behind at 2105 and 1670.
So would that be equivalent to like a 1700? Like, because I know the DDR3 was like 1600, wasn't it?
I have no idea. But yeah,
Is
a
it
terabyte
terrible
for 1
that I'm actually okay with DDR3 RAM.
What?
I was okay with
Yeah.
DDR3 RAM speed.
Have you messed with anything with DDR4?
I have DDR4.
Yeah, he has it now, but his older computer didn't, right?
Yeah,
Nah.
You said you were fine with it.
I was fine with it.
Were you playing Ark on it though?
Yeah, nah, I can't go back.
Like for the price point, I could.
Nah, I'm not. It's cheap now.
Is Fallout like? Do you think you're getting a lot of benefit with Fallout? Or
What with all my RAM?
yeah,
Dat RAM. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of stuttering, but I don't know if that's just like the network, because it's an online game.
yeah.
I haven't played the single player game in a while. I'll have to play that and tell you if I notice anything.
Did you hear they came out with? I think it's like 6400 speed now.
Yeah, just to do it. But here you go, Nate. Get you 1 terabyte M.2 for $117.99.
Yeah, and that's the M.2.
And it's an NVMe.
Yep.
And also the latest batch of rumors surrounding Ryzen 3000 APC means Intel is about to lose any hold it once had over the gaming PC.
What does that mean?
Yeah, this is
Well,
what you're talking about. I should wait for, right, Nate?
I said you should wait till the next batch. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because Ryzen, I mean, the first gen Ryzen really did fuck up Intel's game. Like, they came out of nowhere and said, "Oh, hey, you like some cheap shit? We got cheap shit." And
Yeah, but did they really bring their game with that 9000 shit though? I don't think that they did that good.
speaking of not doing good,
Oh, Intel's about to lose any hold. I
Yeah.
see.
yes,
I thought you said Ryzen was, and I'm like, what?
nah, you weren't
Yeah.
listening. Anyway, Microsoft admits updates are freezing Windows 10 computers again.
Oh boy.
So that's a thing. You guys have any
That'll
thoughts on
be a
that?
thing.
Yes.
Are you on 10 or are you on a 8?
Still on 7.
You're still on 7.
You're about to lose support. Anyway.
I know. I'm riding it. I've got a Windows 10 disk ready.
So
Why would you have a Windows 10 disk instead of a? You mean a Windows 10 thumb drive?
ISO file, dog. ISO. Nah,
Couldn't
yeah,
you even do a partition?
Why? Why would you want Opera?
because you don't want Edge.
Don't push me because I'm on the edge.
Whoa. There's actually a nice thing about Edge. They pay you free money.
That's nice. Anyway, no, Opera's another thing to try. I like Vivaldi. I'm thinking about installing Opera to try because I forgot back in the day of like 95 and older, I guess. I used to have Netscape, fucking
Didn't wasn't the Wii's browser Opera?
yes.
And it was fucking terrible.
Well, the Wii wasn't powerful, man. Come on. That's not apples to apples.
Well, before you guys, anybody judges, what are the perks of this? Obviously, there's a dark mode on there. Is there like a lot of customization, like Vivaldi?
Unhindered by
Vivaldi
distractions, the Opera team puts it. Opera recently released what the company refers to as Reborn 3, the latest version of its flagship desktop browser. But given the relentless and utterly unspectacular updates from the Chromium project, releases every 6 weeks, it can also be hard to denote actual big releases of browsers based on Chromium, hence the Reborn moniker.
There's actually a virus browser called Chromium.
See, that's because Apple makes good shit.
See, they shouldn't have fucked with the Apple Tim said, or Tim Apple said. Anyway, but yeah, it just give you options. I'm thinking about getting it and trying out because I don't even think I have Firefox on this machine. I should get it just to fuck with it. I only put Chrome in here so I could migrate my bookmarks.
You should get on Bing so you get those free Microsoft points.
No. I don't give a fuck about anything from Microsoft. I don't use Edge. I don't do anything for them. They can fuck me a dick.
I'm joking. It's so bad that they're paying people.
Yeah. But also, since we're talking about bad browser stuff, right?
Safari?
No.
Gives a shit.
I hate to admit I have a Verge article, but here it is.
Shame on you.
It's not how to build a PC, so who cares? Google stored some passwords in plain text for 14 years.
Well,
Only affects some G Suite customers. In a blog post today, Google disclosed that it recently discovered a bug that caused some portion of G Suite users to have their passwords stored in plain text. The bug has been around since 2005, though Google says that it can't find any evidence that anybody's password.
Sure.
Yeah, we don't know. We probably weren't hacked, right?
Nate, do you think the G in Google is the same G as in G-Man?
G-Unit? By the way, what do you guys think about the whole China thing? Like with Huawei?
Huawei. Yeah,
See, I don't know what this is going on.
I forget totally. I was trying to tell Nate about what Huawei did some bad shit. What did they do again? I forget.
Be Chinese? I don't know. I was listening to NPR. No, NPR that said basically, and like some senator or somebody went on record as saying that it's in the Chinese law that the Chinese government can hijack any private business and use it to collect information or anything from America, which is true. It's in there that they can commandeer. It's in their law that they can commandeer stuff for the greater good, but the law is nice and vague enough that they can't actually defend themselves against it. So, anyway, So they don't trust.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, they don't trust them or China. Now, Huawei is barred from the SD Association. What's that mean for its phones and micro SD cards? When you thought it couldn't get any worse, well, there's a this article, and then its twin brother, which kind of sums it up in the headline. Which let me link that instead.
Hey, don't they make those cool phones?
Not no more.
hey.
Huawei can't officially use micro SD cards in its phones going forward. See, well, Google first was ordered to take their software off of Huawei phones. I don't know if it was just the Google Suite or the actual license to use Android as an OS, because Huawei is still big in China. Like, it's their only competition, is Apple. And
No, they can't use SD cards.
now they're taking away. Yeah, now they're taking away their ability to use SD cards. So they're trying.
That's insane.
Is that what that SD Association or whatever said they can't do that?
And the effects of the United States Huawei ban continue to grow, with the Chinese hardware company now barred from being a member of the SD Association, a trade group that agrees upon standardized specs for SD and micro SD cards. In other words, Huawei is no longer allowed to put official SD or micro SD cards supported in its future phones or laptops.
Huh.
Huh.
Removal of the group.
I didn't know there was an association to be like, you can't use our SD cards.
Yeah, I didn't know you had to get permission to be able to put their shit in there.
Well, to make it standard, just like what they were talking about, like with the OnePlus 7 Pro, it's not rated for water, but that's because it costs more. So they just say, oh yeah, it doesn't have an IP rating, but we submerged in water, so it's okay. Well, they can't have a regulated SD card slot. They can say, yeah, we have a slot. You can put SD cards in it. Is it an approved, if you look at it, they'll say SD, copyright, or trademark. This is,
That's like saying you're barred from our audio jack, headphone jack association.
right.
So in other words, it's not going to affect the Chinese at all.
Yeah, because they probably don't really care, but it's going to affect their international sales, I'm sure.
It will lower their prices on their phones, so it'll probably boost their sales a lot.
By the way, speaking of what the fuck, and this is still tech news. I was going to lump this into what the fuck, but I have an article that's related to it. But I came across this when I was scrolling through my news feed, and I had to share. So EK water blocks, right?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Water cooling.
So
Ew.
yeah. Anyway, this is a
water pipes going to.
Yeah, but can you tell what this is, Ian?
That's walnut.
Is that walnut or veneer?
Yeah, it's a water block.
What?
Full length. It makes it an art piece. For a 2080 Ti, you can pay $450.
Yeah,
You get a
you have
fucking
no.
wood.
I don't think Nate really realizes how
Stupid
fashionable
art.
the inside of your computer has gotten now.
I know it's
So
fancy, but it's waste. It's a waste. It's a waste.
Well, it's
If
dumb because
I
you got
agree.
water.
But
You got water
People
and
still
wood
buy
now in your computer, so it'll catch on fire like a motherfucker.
of
So-
wood?
I'm going to skip over everything because I have to go to the related article now. This is in my what the fuck articles, but I had to throw it in here. I guess it's a tech article too, but whatever. Stronger than aluminum, a heavy altered wood cools passively.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Most of our
Oh,
building
yeah.
practices are especially sustainable. Concrete production is a major source of carbon emissions, as steel production is very resource intensive. Once completed, heating and cooling buildings becomes a major energy sink. There are various ideas on how to handle each of these issues, like variations on concrete's chemical formula or passive cooling schemes. But now a large team of US researchers has found a single solution that appears to manage everything using a sustainable material that both reflects sunlight and radiates away excess heat. The miracle material? Wood. Or a form of wood that has been treated to remove one of its two main components.
It's like that
What is mainly
flexible
called-
glass.
Wood is mostly a composite of two polymers. One of those, cellulose, is made of linking two sugars into long chains. The cellulose is mixed with a polymer called lignin, which is not really a single polymer. The precise chemical formula for its starting material may vary among species and is typically contains multiple places where chemicals bond can turn the polymer into a chaotic but extremely robust mesh. So it's like, you know how like I'm assuming like spiders fucking silk is like stronger than steel. This is like, hey, by the way, wood is fucking, you know,
Dope.
it's
So, like, would this be a good, like, what do you call those things? Like for laptops?
Yeah.
Laptop base stand?
all which makes the wood. The researchers refer to it as cooling wood, a very promising looking material. So it's no surprise that 3 of the team members behind the new paper have a patent for commercializing the tech. So that's a thing.
A wood?
Yeah, I have a couple of internet stories since you were asking if I had any internet stories, but not like not the net
You had the
neutrality
chance,
stuff.
Frank.
No. I already talked about SpaceX planning to high speed internet. They're given a late 2019 or early 2020. They now have permission to roll out of 4,425 satellites. The system also promised to help relief efforts that currently spend hundreds of dollars a day for 5 megabits of internet. This system, relief workers can access high-speed internet even in areas hit by a major disaster. You mean Verizon won't be able to throttle
those firefighters?
now?
Did you hear about that, Nate?
What happened?
Explain.
During the California fires, Verizon throttled the data for the firefighters.
How is he not in jail?
Because the crooks are running the...
Yeah.
By the way, remember that T-Mobile Sprint merger?
Mm-hmm.
It faces big trouble at DOJ despite FCC approval.
I can believe that.
Because, they won't be a monopoly or nothing.
They won't.
They will be.
They won't.
They will be. They will be.
They won't.
They're saying that Apple could be a monopoly, too.
Apple is a monopoly, as is Disney.
Anyway. By the way, I know we're kind of discussed this, but U.S. Senate is coming after loot boxes.
I saw that, and you know what's going to come next? Trading card games.
Oh, so you're going to have to find a new hustle, huh?
Yeah, he is. You're going to have to find a new hustle, Nate.
No, could you imagine? They're like, loot boxes on video games are bad, and they're like, well, you know what else is the same exact thing as loot boxes? Trading cards.
Because you're playing for that chance. It's a gamble. Now, also, remember we were talking about China? China. Paid for by China.
What?
When, not this headline, but when Trump was talking about the bailout for the farmers, he's like, $16 billion paid for by China. I'm like, China's not paying a fucking dime, you moron.
Mr. Ree.
Epic Games Store will block your account if you buy too many games too quickly.
Quickly.
There's a big sale on right now at the Epic Games Store, a time when many users, conditioned by Steam's frequently generous discounts on a huge range of titles, go nuts and buy a ton of stuff real quickly. On Valve Store, that's enough to get you a pile of shame, but on Epic, it'll get your account blocked from making future purchases.
Yeah, do you know? What are your opinions, Nate, on all that Epic? Have you heard about all that shit going on?
Epic Store has 3 games that I'm looking to purchase. They have Quantic Games that was an exclusive on PlayStation, and now it's not. But they bought Borderlands 3, so Borderlands is going to be suffering for a while.
Yeah, but what was all that other stuff we were talking about the other weeks?
Oh,
I forget.
They're trying to buy exclusive titles, and it's pissing off people. It's like they're buying it after it's already been announced that it'll be on Steam. They go, no, it's not. Not till a year later. Okay, if you pre-ordered it, you can have it.
Yeah, they did that with Borderlands 3.
And Outer Worlds.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
By the way, players find piles of dead horses in Red Dead Online.
I may or may not have something to do with that.
It's a glitch. in certain cities, they just go outside and there's just a bunch of dead skinned horses laying around.
Oh,
A bunch of players have found,
Ew.
yeah.
right?
I have a Red Dead Redemption story from work. So there's somebody I work with, and her husband can't find anybody to play with online. So he found these girls to play with, and they were robbing banks, and everything was going good. And then they decided they were gonna double cross him, and they stuck dynamite up his horse's butt, and he exploded.
Hmm. I didn't know that was a mechanic in the game that you could do.
I did not know this either, but I'm thinking like I would have like a herd of horses because you can have multiple horses, and I would have dynamite in all their butts, and I'd be like, "You betray me! I'm hitting this detonator."
Right. So
Dang. I'm trying to find a clip of when Ernest was doing. You know how he does that ew?
I put this in because
Steam
Doug.
chat. Oh, I like this.
Yeah, I have it because I have the Steam app on my phone, and then they have a separate app just for chat, which I have friends on there. I don't really chat with them because, I'm not sitting on my computer all the time. And this,
Right.
I don't
This
know.
is like
Yeah, Frank doesn't make
this is like an
friends
alternative to Discord.
on video games. He doesn't play with friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can have your phone up, and I use my phone to like Google where the hell to go for certain quests and stuff. So like,
Right.
it wouldn't hurt to see, oh, your buddy's playing too. Ask him something.
Now I don't have to make my own custom Discord server for every game that I own.
Right. I'm only a member of like 900 of them.
Exactly.
And then every time I install it, I gotta tell it, no, don't give me notifications for every goddamn thing, and don't start with my computer.
Right.
By the way, player-run stores have made Fallout 76 a much nicer place. And there's an article about like people, like certain individual stories. Like this one guy said that like a higher level player, like they set up stores in the low level places and say, here, buy a bunch of my crap, help you out.
Yeah, you were saying you could actually make real money from that or something?
Who said that?
I thought you were saying that like last week.
No, you make in-game money.
Like I thought there was like a whole article about it, like
There was the article.
or something.
Well, the controversy was that even though it's in-game money, Bethesda still takes a 10% cut, which is
Oh yeah, that's right.
They take a cut of your in-game money?
Yeah, it's like a tax.
yeah. They say it's to keep the in-game economy, whatever the hell. I don't understand it.
No. There actually is a mechanic in games. You have to have a spend down. So basically, if you have too much economy in a game, it will actually crash the market on everything, and then the prices shoot up exponentially.
Really?
Like, imagine you've got a lump of cheese, and cheese is 5 gold, but all of a sudden everybody has like 50 million gold. Well, people are like, well, I'm not spending 5 gold on cheese if I can charge whatever I want for it. Now cheese is going to be like 5,000 gold, and then they have to scale up their monsters to the amount of gold, and it just keeps happening, and then eventually the server crashes. So that you actually have to have a gold dump.
Yeah, when all Nate's hustles, I'm surprised you're not in like the stock market or anything, man.
I advise people for the stock market, but I don't invest in the stock market.
Why not?
This is more of a Doug story that I figure would get him all triggered.
Oh, if I can slam jam as Michael Jordan, I will play Fortnite just to get that.
Fortnite X Michael Jordan NBA collaboration coming soon to Fortnite Battle Royale.
If I can get a slam jam Michael Jordan, I will buy that for $5.
I still need to play more Terry Crews on that Crackdown 3.
Terry Crews.
Power.
Hulu. No ads. Have you seen that?
So your story that I said was going to be related to something you were talking about, Ian.
Oh, yeah.
Google now lets you order food without a delivery app.
Huh.
Available in Google Search, Maps, and via the Google Assistant.
Interesting.
Starting today, you can now order food directly from Google Search, Google Maps, or Google Assistant. The functionality works using partnerships with existing delivery companies like DoorDash, Postmates, and ChowNow, and means you can order from any of them without having to without having to downloading an additional app or even visiting their website. So I don't know if it saves your information any differently or if it's just quicker, but
Seems like it's quicker.
I don't know. By the way, I already watched this video of this awkward-looking woman comparing the Pixel to the One Plus.
Wait a minute, that's a woman?
Yeah.
I thought that was a dude.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Yeah, it's well, see, I don't know what she identifies as, but she appeared to be a woman. Could be a man. I don't know.
That's a woman because of the Adam's apple.
I don't know, man. The smile. What does it for me is the smile is kind of manly.
I don't know.
Also, look at the shoulders, and also look at the hands.
Did you watch the video, Nate Dogg?
Well, is that person in the video?
Yeah, the person is the main person in the video, and
I got the impression a woman.
I got the impression they were one, but like I don't know.
You're still doubting?
50-50 odds. That's
they didn't say their name. I don't think.
No, you two cisgendered males. Don't know what you're talking about. It could be gender fluid.
Yeah, they could be non-binary.
Non-binary. You cisgender.
Are you saying
males.
they're made out of they're hexadecimal? So if you have a non-binary, what do you call a non-binary android?
Ask Sarah.
It'd be hexadecimal.
No, ask Nay. We know somebody that's transgender.
I know people that are transgender too.
I'm just saying though, looks like this person was born biologically a female.
Yes.
I'm not saying they identify as a female. That'd be rude of me. They never said their name.
I'll address them by whatever. I'm gonna call you XY.
I'm saying that they're female because that woman is very comfortable around her, as is the other female. And also there's the shoulders, the lack of the Adam's apple, her nail, and there's no hair or anything on things. Now, if she's changed things, then that's different. Also, there's the amount of eyebrows and nose and bone structure.
I'm going to identify as woman and then start doing some women's sports or women boxing.
Anyway, so this they're compared the OnePlus Pro to the Google Pixel 3a, and they're like, even though there's no beauty mode selected, look at the blending on the left. Like the person's freckles just disappear. There's no creases, lines, anything on this person's face anymore. It's just.
What are we looking at?
This is a photo side by side. One on the right is taken with a Pixel. The one on the left is taken with a OnePlus 7 Pro. And like, look at the face.
Is it like some kind of camera processing that it does or something?
That's what they're saying. Even though beauty mode wasn't selected because it was off by default, it still touches up the picture to kind of different, like, because these are the same, like they made a tripod that basically holds both cameras at the same time and snaps the same picture.
Tripod.
It's also two different pictures.
Well, it's one picture of the same thing. Look, hold on. I'll show you the device they're using. Because they did it earlier when they were
trying to... your chain. It is nicer. It's nicer.
No, see, hold on. See, they use this tripod here with two mounts because they hooked up. The whole video is about cameras. They put both phones in and pressed. They did two tests. They had the camera app off and they had the camera app on, and they said which is faster when you press the button. And the Pixel was faster when the photo or when the camera app was already open. But starting from dead zero, if you press the app and try to take a picture, the OnePlus was faster. And this is what they were walking around with, taking pictures. So it's basically, as close as you can get to using two cameras at the exact same time. So
What my question is, what it'll do for that person.
I
My
mean,
question is this: what is the price difference?
Will make them look better.
well, the Pixel 3A is the cheap edition, so it's like $400 versus the OnePlus 7 Pro starts at $669.
I think I'll wait a second to take my photo for $400.
But I want the OnePlus 7 Pro actually.
You do? You're not going back to Pixel, are you?
I want the Energizer Pro Max 3000. Have you seen that beauty?
Yeah, they're
Is
not.
that a
Not,
vibrator?
What?
yeah, it was a Kickstarter project that got no backing.
But it's by Energizer.
Yeah,
No! Stella!
R.I.P. Headphone users.
You
But
just,
no, the
you just
Stella!
killed him. You just killed. Congratulations! You just defeated Doc. What's his name? Claw? Is it Dr. Claw? I forget.
So sad.
It's 1 in
Yeah.
the morning.
Captain Deadpool.
Yeah.
But no,
It was
it's
so
almost 130.
beautiful.
But it is 130.
I want that
But no, it's,
10,000 milliamp battery.
Oh yeah. Did you
no-
hear about that new I think the new thing and with where you can charge one phone using another phone.
Oh yeah,
wirelessly?
they have that on all phones. It's called a vampire cord.
It's
No,
wireless.
wireless stuff.
Yeah, but
You just put it like on top of each other.
for $4 I can buy a vampire cord.
Or for buying your phone, you can put another phone on it and be charging.
But no one's gonna do that willingly.
Why not?
People are greedy.
You're greedy.
Who gives a shit?
Right? No, I kind of want the OnePlus 7 Pro, but it doesn't have wireless charging. That's a deal breaker.
Is that what Linus is? Where he was like, what was he like this week? I forget where he's like. I have to look through his video now. He's like, no, this is the real phone now, or something.
I don't know. It's got wraparound glass on the edges. It's got a
Isn't
pop
that like
out.
his main phone from before? Was OnePlus?
Yeah, but this one doesn't have a notch. It's no notch sense. I mean, look at that. That screen is beautiful.
Hold on. Oh yeah. I mean, it looks nice.
Yeah, and it has up to 12 gig of RAM. Like I said, it just doesn't have wireless charging, which is, I'm gonna hold off a little bit. The next Pixel is probably gonna be like the stupid Samsung phone that came out with a fucking hole punch, and I don't want that. Plus, it's got this one has 3 cameras. The Asus, the new Zen phone has a flip camera, like the back camera flips to be your selfie camera, but it doesn't have rounded edges like this does.
Yeah, this was a video from a week ago. The fastest Android I've used, OnePlus 7 Pro review.
It's got a 90 hertz display. That's why.
I got a news story.
Does that one have like a 4K? Because I heard there was one, like the first one that did a 4K display.
It's not 4K, but it is OLED or AMOLED, I think.
AMOLED?
Yeah.
AMOLED?
I've got a news story which I'm not giving you a link to.
That's good.
What?
It says, feeling down, Alexa could soon know your emotional state based on your voice tone.
So when you're screaming at her what you want, she'll know that she's doing something wrong?
Maybe.
You're supposed to be able to hear you whisper to her, she'll whisper back. That's what's supposed to happen.
So that means like if you're like in a happy voice and you're like, Alexa, I'm going to hurt myself. But if she's in a sad voice, Alexa, I'm going to hurt myself now. She's like, whoa, I'm calling the police.
I'm just gonna wreck myself tonight. Shit.
3120 by 1440.
I'm so sad that that phone isn't existing, but you're right.
Quad plus AMOLED. Yeah, it is AMOLED. So 90 hertz refresh rate. And it's I think it said it was liquid cooled. So I thought. Anyway. So that's the last story I'm going to do there.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I think it was a Sony phone. I had the 4K on it.
Sony Pony.
And HDR 4K screen. Oh, the Xperia XZ. I don't know too much about those Xperia phones, but
This person, according to the YouTube video, it says their name is Becca. So I'm
Becca.
guessing that's short for Rebecca.
I
Or it's
would hope
short
you would
for
think
Beck.
that. Yes.
Nah. Anyway,
You need to stand that Pikachu up.
let's go ahead and
You need to pose him.
wrap this up, dog, because I got to go let my dogs out.
You mean your nuts?
No, I mean my actual physical pets.
That's gross. You should. Oh, you're like woof woof, not as in like the other ones that you take to the Super Bowl.
No, my dogs have to poop.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, thanks for coming on,
Poopy.
everybody.
Poopy caca. Yeah, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on, Nate.
Yep.
Don't be a stranger, right?
Yep.
I'm saying that, at least I don't know what Frank thinks, but
We don't know
Don't
what
be a
it
str-
actually looks like, so he is a stranger.
Don't be a stranger, Frank.
There's
Frank.
no stranger, Frank. I'm the strangest Frank.
I believe.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And we're clear.
Books.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, we're not clear, are we?
Boobs. No, we can say boobs.
Oops.
And we're clear.